Jason Kidd lost his fucking mind. What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another edition of Sports to the Wire. For those of you who are actually new to the channel, I am your host, Rashid White. All right, so as everyone can actually see with the title on screen there, Jason Kidd, the Dallas Mavericks head coach, former Lakers assistant coach, came out and said that LeBron James is the GOAT, not Michael Jordan. And my thing is that he's wrong on both of them. And Kevin Durant is the GOAT. Yeah, I actually said it, and I'm getting tired of people and sports media not giving this man, Kevin Durant, his props and the skill set that he actually truly possesses. Now, if you want to go off of accomplishments and you're trying to say, okay, well, Michael Jordan is the GOAT because of his 6-0 championship run, that's fine, but that's not true. To get titles is a team effort, not an individual effort. It takes a team to actually do that. Remember, Michael Jordan got bumped out of the first round for years until a good team was actually constructed around him and a good coach. So let's get into this article right here. And I'm gonna tell you why Kevin Durant is actually better than both of these players, probably combined, and is the greatest basketball player ever. Not accomplishments, because Robert Horry has 6 rings. So hey, he's Michael Jordan. Then he's the greatest player of all time. I believe Bill Russell has 9 rings. He's the greatest. Then he has to make 9 rings as a basketball player. And all right, so let's get into this article right here. It comes from Clutch Sports. So Kidd has a simple but valid reason for his pick that will be certainly raise more than a few eyebrows. While there is no doubt that Jordan changed the game of basketball, the Mavs coach couldn't disregard the overall impact beyond the basketball court. I think LeBron will go down as the greatest to do it. When you look at his numbers, what he's done on and off the court, no one's done that. You got to put the whole package together. He's the greatest of all time. All right, so okay, in terms of package, and we're talking about skill set, no, he's not the greatest of all time, LeBron James. Sorry. Sorry, Jason Kidd. And I love Jason Kidd. He's like one of my top 5 favorite players of all time. I learned a lot by watching him play. And he's a great basketball mind, but in this case, he's really kind of bugging out. And he's on that emotional high right now because it feels so good. It feels so good. All right, so in terms of the career numbers, LeBron James has a long surpassed Jordan. Big deal. He played longer, so what? One could even say that he has more MVP trophies. Had the narrative about him didn't change. His longevity is also insane. Something that's really seen in the game. That's true. Well, it's mainly a cardio league right now, not a physical league. LeBron James is 6'8", 6'9", 260, so his body can actually withstand a lot of punishment there. All right, so understand why Kevin Durant is actually the greatest scorer the greatest player of this generation today. I mean, excellent ball handler, better than Michael Jordan, better shooter, better catch and shooter, can guard 1 through 5. Passing, I would say, in terms of making his teammates better, Kevin Durant actually puts his teammates in positions where they can actually thrive. Where Jordan would say, okay, I'm going to drive the basketball and then I'm going to kick it out to an open shooter. And he averages his 6.5 assists from that in a sense, though. So there's a difference there in terms of actually passing. So yeah, definitely a better passer than Michael Jordan. Off the ball, I mean, just a better multi-dimensional player. Can actually play like a big. He has post moves. People just don't get how. I'm just lost for words over here because people don't really understand how good KD really is, man. There's just no weaknesses in this game. 90% free throw shooter, like high 80, 89, 88, 90%. I gotta go look up those numbers over there, man. But this is nothing that Kevin Durant can't actually do. I mean, he could play like a big, he could play, I mean, he's like Akeem Olajuwon in a sense, though, not like in terms of like footwork like that, but he has some up and under moves. His footwork is actually good, and he can actually play like a guard. I mean, we never, ever seen anything like that. I've seen Michael Jordan before when it comes to Dr. J. We've seen that before. We seen Magic Johnson, a big point guard, 6'9". We seen LeBron before. We never, ever seen anything like Kevin Durant before. And people and the media has to start giving this man some real true respect. So once again, we'll wrap this video up. This is not about accomplishments. It takes a team. You've seen Steve Kerr. If you look at all these championship runs especially by these dynasties, when you look at the Miami Heat, it was Ray Allen that hit big shots. Milwaukee Bucks against that Brooklyn series, it was Pat Connaughton that actually hit key shots. You know, if it wasn't for him, honestly, I think Milwaukee doesn't even win a championship. You know, this year, well, last year in a sense. Well, last year basically. We're in 2022 now. So you look at the Golden State Warriors run. It was Iguodala that actually was playing a key intricate role in stopping LeBron James, and I would say stopping him, but like in terms of his efficiency, making it much harder for him to actually score. Even though he averaged 35 points, you know, but you say no Iguodala, he probably averages 39 to 40 something points, and who knows how that series will actually swing. So, yeah, the Jason Kidd is actually wrong, and the sports medias need to start giving Kevin Durant his props. Kevin Durant is the greatest player of all time. All time. You hit me up in the comment section. You let me know. And tell me how I'm wrong. Let's talk about it. If you like the video, like, comment, subscribe. Certainly share this video. When you share, the universe certainly shares back with you. Peace.